What up, crypto lovers and enthusiasts? Happy day today. Bitcoin dropped. It's actually still in the range, in the area where I said it was going to be, although it did surprise me that it dropped today. I was expecting a drop, maybe. I wasn't even expecting a drop, but I thought maybe it would happen in a couple of days. We're going to take a look at the charts. But I've been pretty good in giving areas of where this thing could be, and I think I have an idea of what could happen. I'll give you my theories. The Federal Reserve also spoke today. Well, Jerome Powell actually spoke today. There's a big takeaway from it. I'm going to share the big takeaway, and we're going to take a look at the markets. And if we have time, we'll take a look at my portfolio, my top 20 holdings. I'm still up as of this morning. When it was actually the low was this morning. I made 4 buys as well today. Trias, Sinverse, Chuck, and TX20. Anyways, we'll get to all of that, and we're going to take a look at my top 20. Why do you want to see my top 20? Because, well, there's quality in there. Why? Because my portfolio, as of this morning, when the market was down at the local lows, I was still up 299%. All right, down from 566% at the highest, like March, but still. You should probably get an idea of what's in my portfolio, especially if you're looking for good quality plays, low cap gems with still potential to pump hard. And so without further ado, let's do this. All right, really quickly, the big takeaway from the Federal Reserve, okay? First of all, they left rates unchanged, and they're going to reduce quantitative tightening. Okay, what is that? In the most basic term, quantitative easing and quantitative tightening are opposite actions. Quantitative easing refers to the Fed buying assets to lower long-term interest rates, and quantitative tightening means the Fed is selling assets to put upward pressure on long-term rates. QE is used, quantitative easing is used when the Fed wants to stimulate the economy and reduce interest rates on longer term securities. All right, so they're kind of laying the groundwork, probably for a cut, maybe 2, depending on how this quantitative essential easing works. But the market saw that as bullish after. So let's take a look. I mean, S&P 500, I guess we'll start here. NASDAQ, good. Dow Jones, good. We like that. How did the dollar react? Look, nice red day. Excellent. We like that. Get to Bitcoin in a second. Let's see. Oh, cool. The government 2-year bond yields down. We like that. We like that. All right. So Federal Reserve made the markets a little happy. Bitcoin. Let's get to the good part now. Bitcoin dropped here. Now, I didn't think so. I mean, yesterday I said, the lowest would be 56,281, but I didn't think it would get there today, and I'm pretty sure I said that. I thought maybe in the coming days, like I said, if you could see this right here, something like that, where it would be like boom, 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 little what we see right now, and then a couple of days right there, and then boom, see you later. Climbing up this ascending line. Okay, now take a look at this, guys. Okay, during this whole time, it was just an attempt to try to break past the all-time highs. Okay, this all-time high. Well, first this all-time high, right? And then we could, once we broke out of here, we just couldn't keep it. We couldn't keep it all that time. And now I think the attack is right here. The attack is right here for 69,179, and I think we had to drop, right? I don't think that we dropped too much lower than this, as I've been mentioning. I think, we're going to stay around this triangle, okay? That it surprised me that it dropped down this fast, yes, okay, but it's also surprising, right, that it wicked all the way to this line, and it's rejecting now. Now, in the coming days, could we see a little drop underneath, fake out? Yes, but I don't see it going too much behind it, below this. Okay, so now it seems that we're probably going to make a structure. We're probably going to make another structure similar, maybe right around here, maybe in this little triangle that we see right here, for a little bit, a week or two. Remember, we have time to kill. Okay, remember we have time to kill, because we have to essentially kill a few months for us to go back to the same time frame as the previous bull markets, guys. Okay, so keep that in mind. These next few months could be boring, as I've been mentioning. This is opportunity. When this was low down here, I bought some more. I made those 4 buys, like I said. Trias, Sinverse, Chuck, TX20, and I'm not gonna show those charts, but those are the ones I review all my tokens, right? Those are the ones to me that I'm like, okay, which ones do I want to buy? And I have over 30 something tokens that I hold. I'm like, I want to put them in these. It should tell you something, okay? I know what I'm doing. I'm pretty good, especially if I'm up 299% right now. With there are people that are like underwater, and if you are, no problem, because this is nothing. This is, if you could get some capital, I would add it more, because that's simply just going to make your portfolio better. If you're slightly above, I would add more. I mean, all this right here, guys, I've been buying right here. When I got the capital, I've been buying, just nibbling away, and I still have some capital left in case it drops a little bit more. I'll be nibbling here, but I'm pretty much almost where I want to be, and that's great. And then at some point, I'm gonna try to get some more capital out of maybe some profits, and just hold them there for another drop. See, and this is why it's important. These little drops are why it's important to always have capital reserve on the side, to always have USDT. Okay. Anyways, so back to this. I think maybe we drop down here just so we can get some strength, right, and make another attempt sometime maybe towards the end of May or June, or maybe we just kind of hang out here for a little while, right through here. And what is right through here? So like this ascending line right here, 56,349. How low can we go? Maybe we could get down into 55 wicks, but I would say bodies would say more closer to this line. And every day that comes up a little bit, right? 57, 58 on the 20th of May. Okay, so I don't see us going too much lower, guys. I thought, again, in this triangle, as long as we're in this triangle, more or less nothing has changed. And now I think in the next 30 days, it's going to start creating some type of another structure, right? Because we kind of broke this one. We broke out of the structure, and now it's going to create some type of structure. Could it be that we create it right here, and then, or maybe kind of hang out right here, scare people for a couple of weeks, and then come up? We'll see. Or maybe it's shorter lived, just a few days right here, and then just back up here, now playing with the 61,000 at 100 as resistance. Okay, it's possible. We got to take it day by day. But guys, that it's testing this ascending line, that's great. That's great. It better that it gets it out of the way now, because as time progresses, I didn't think in 2 months from now we were down here, I'd be a little bit more nervous. But that we're here, we have time to kill. We have time to kill. That should happen right now. We experienced one little drop. Cool. And is it out of the ordinary? Let's take a look right here really quick. Now remember this whole cycle, I mean this whole uptrend since when the lowest drop down, the lowest it's been, right? The lowest what is this? Drawdown 23% currently, right? Because if you go back here, the lowest out of all these little drops have been no more than 23%. I think this might be the lowest one that we've had all this time since November, basically since November of 2022, and all this way, you know, we've seen how much of a drop is this drawdown? How much of a drawdown was that one? Look at that. That one was 22%, guys. 22%. That was a pretty big drawdown right there. How about this one right here? Let's see. 21%. Okay, and the current one, what was it? 23%. So this is the biggest one. This is the biggest drawdown. This is the biggest drop that we've had at 23%. All right, at all-time highs too, guys. Right, at all-time highs. How is that? It makes sense, because people are gonna be like, oh no, that's it. That was it. And Bitcoin just scares people out of it. All right, and then it surprises them. What happens? It starts pumping. It starts warning people right here. It's like, oh no, we're gonna lose it. Playing this with this little area right here, maybe for a couple of weeks to the end of May, right? Or maybe all of May, which is playing right around here. Do we lose it? And then June kind of stay just above. Who knows exactly how it's gonna happen? All right, we're gonna have to take more time, but I just don't see it dropping too much lower, guys. I really don't. And I know I've been saying that, you know, in the structure, but really, I just don't see it. I just don't see it. We've been holding for this. We held the structure for a while, right? We just lost it basically yesterday, the 30th, and today, brand new month, May. Okay, and it could be just a boring month. Could be right here. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Eventually, interest in Bitcoin is going to come back. Okay, eventually, interest in Bitcoin. So use these dog days to just get in. And there's a lot of deals out there. There's a lot of deals. All right. So what else did I want? At some point, yeah, we're gonna break through here, and I think it could be maybe in July. You know. June we get a little bit closer, and then July just boom, break right through here, and finally sometime in July, August, we solidify us in this area more. right? And so August, now we're getting close to September and October, where historically that's when things have started to run. 4 to 6 months after the Bitcoin halving, things starts moving, and we start moving up for a whole year, culminating sometime in September or the end of 2025. And you know who else kind of agrees with that same idea that I've been mentioning to you guys forever? The Bitcoin power law. The Bitcoin power law. Check it out, guys. Check it out. Check it out. All right. This is the end of 2026. Can you see this big uptrend right here? Okay. More or less. Where is this uptrend right here? Boom, boom, boom. And this says more or less 1/3/2025. It's January 3rd, 2025. All right. So we have time. We have time as far as this is concerned. And at some point, right, this little move up is going to turn into that big mountain. Boom. All right. And I think, right, this is coinciding with what I've been saying. You know, with a lot, not everybody believes this, but some of us believe this. And I think, to me, that's like my base case. And it's been my base case for a while. That's why I have this big block right here, my happy zone. All right. And I haven't really changed these things, these lines and stuff, these charts. I haven't changed them for a while. For a while, guys. Okay. You know, just some of the bigger lines here. So it's funny how just these things just play out. All right. There it is. So take that for what it's worth. Okay. I don't think we're just going to start dropping down here. Historically, that hasn't been the case. Right now, it's just shaking people out. And it could be boring, but boring is good. Boring is what you need. Boring is will get you paid in 2025 at the end, or later this year and into 2025, guys. All right. And it seems that's what's going to happen. That's how I sees it anyways. All right. So now let's get to how much time we got. Okay, cool. I got a little bit of time here. So now let's get to my portfolio. All right. I'm gonna have my guy Robert block out all this stuff because I don't want you to see the numbers on it, but I want you to get an understanding of what I got, because I'm up more than I was this morning. So I'm up over 300%. As of right now, that could sway. And remember, I was up 566, so I've lost a lot of money. But that doesn't matter during this time, right? Like in the last couple of weeks when I got some more capital, what did I do? I put more capital in, guys, and I'm gonna continue to just do that. At some point, I'm gonna stay put. But if it's boring for the next couple of months, then I will try to put capital in for the next couple of months, because once it starts pumping up, guys, that's going to pay huge dividends. Okay, so top 20 for right now. And this is my top 20 based on not how much I invested in each one, okay? Because some of that varies, okay? This is my top 20 based essentially on performance, okay? I've invested very little in some, and that if it just performed really well. I invested a lot more in some, and that's why they're up in the top 10, okay? Like, for example, Synverse, Synverse did well for me, but then I chased it, and now I'm waiting for that to come back. But I'm very bullish. The most capital I've put in to any project is actually Synverse, probably followed by Triaz and Relio, and then Land. I put less in Creo, for example. Put less in UBXS. I put less in Triaz, and they're up here, right? So, anyways, all right. So here we go. Top 10. Top 20, let's see. Relio number 1, Landshare number 2, Triaz number 3, Credify number 4, Stobox, STBU number 5, UBXS number 6, Synverse number 7, Creo number 8, Nakamoto Games number 9, Tectum rounds out my top 10. Okay, now the next 10, Prop Base, Ori 10, 1, 11, 12, Ori, WadsPay 12, 13, Veracity 14, Gamercoin 15, my tether position 16, Soonverse 17. I put actually a good amount of capital in Soonverse. It should have been a lot higher, but I'm patient with that one. 17, FabWelt 18, Citus 19, Uno Re tops off my top 20. But there are ones that I am accumulating down here. For example, I was accumulating Pizza. I don't think you see Chuck because it's on base. It's on, and my base plays don't show here, but we'll show you in a second there. Layer AI that I've been accumulating, Alaska Gold Rush, which I had been accumulating. Grow token, which I have a couple more buys in. Nasdaq's, Atlas Navi, which I have been accumulating. I have another buy or two. Aventus Metaverse are just underperforming. Bets World, I put a little bit of money in it, and I was gonna take it out, but I got a feeling about that one. I keep it what it is, and just hope for the best. But I think the team is working pretty hard. Base God, just a meme play. I'm just holding. And that's really it, guys. But those are my top 20, and take it for what it's worth, man. I'm up over 300% right now on a down market. All right, because I essentially was buying from June. What was it? May, June, like right around here, basically somewhere around here. Maybe I started nibbling here and then started just buying in earnest here, all through here. Probably ran out a little bit of money, but I've gotten a little bit more capital and bought what I could here, and then got some more capital and bought here. Well, bought this last week or two, whatever it's been, just right here. And so it's good. DCA, will I catch the bottom of all these things? No, but I mean, I come relatively close. Not bad. So that's that, guys. We're gonna leave it there. And tomorrow we're gonna focus on, hopefully, and I know I've been saying this on the altcoin charts, but a lot of stuff that I wanted to mention to you guys, how I see the Bitcoin moving, guys. It could be boring for a month or two. I don't see us dropping too much low. We're gonna have to see what type of structure it creates, and then go off of that. But it's gonna take like a week or two for that to happen. So we'll see. Opportunity. This is all I can tell you. Opportunity. Get them in. Guys, if you can, please like, please subscribe, please leave a comment. I'm trying to grow that channel. I'm trying to grow this channel, and all that stuff helps. All right. So please do so. See you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Peace.